Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has happened again, yes. More dissent amongst the group in the Trail of Champions. Now, not only is Alvin upset at everybody, well, mostly everybody, but now, Acodo and Kale are truly at bitter odds. Kale seems apologetic for having written a letter from a lady friend to Acodo as a prank, but Acodo has taken it very seriously and I guess really considered killing the cabbage boy. So now our group is more splintered than ever. The masses wonder, what is the DM doing behind the scenes for all of this? Is she scrambling to help pull this group back together? Or has she secretly been planning all of this dissent, setting it up piece by piece, and laughing maniacally as this group is not TPK'd by a dragon, but by their own hubris? Stay tuned as this group goes into another city of the name that I cannot remember and attempts to go find some giants. Personally, I'm betting they're going to pick up 3 side quests on the way to going to find, what were they? No, not rock giants, they were hill giants, that's it. Okay, so that's the update. Not a lot, other than lots of people getting angry at each other. Which actually, Alvin says Trym is just at the bottom of his list. Finding. There it is. The cult. Oh no, that's not it. Where is it? On the bright side. There it is. Bright side. Alvin considers Kale a friend again. What? The dude just pulled the worst prank of all time and you consider him a friend? What? Where's your priorities? Okay, it is slowly warming to Aldrik again. Okay, that's good. We like to be friends with our cleric, and is only really unhappy with Trym. Bottom of the friends list. Because he thinks she's being a hypocrite. And Trym honestly has no idea why Alvin is really mad at her. She just thinks he's a poor little monk boy that's got his monk robes and a wand and needs some time to cool down and quit being so angsty. So, poor Trym. 8 intelligence is not kind to her. Alright, so we will pause and wait for the game itself to begin, which will be shortly.
Our plan right now is to ride into the giant's cave, make sure the children are there, then call in Blaggy Boy, and then he blows the whole place up.
I don't think he has a weapon of mass destruction on his castle. But
Close enough.
The plan was we were going to
A
fly to the
giant
town.
club is pretty much close.
say again, Aldrik.
The plan was we were going to fly to the town, determine where the caves are, to find the giants.
Okay, that reminds me. I don't know if we had this conversation in character or not. Essentially, Alvin knows now that there is a very strong cult presence in Yartar. So it may not be a great idea to go into that town.
Nope, we have not had any of that conversation.
Yeah, we haven't had that.
Well, there's been a bit of a time gap. I don't know if there would have been an opportunity to discuss that. I don't know.
How did you come by this information?
That would be a thing I explain to you or don't, depending on what's happened.
No, I think you should just go ahead and explain all of that, yes.
In character or just as it is?
I think in character.
Oh boy.
So
Okay.
do you want this let's before you do, let's figure out where and when the conversation is taking place.
Maybe next morning after we all go to sleep. Does that make sense?
Breakfast the next morning?
Could we not just discuss it over dinner? Like, before all of this?
Oh, sure, we could retcon and discuss before dinner. That's a good idea.
Like, literally just as we're eating dinner, Alvin will explain.
But Acodo would not be then.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Either.
Akodo, you were there for like 30 minutes and you pieced out. I mean, I don't blame you, but...
Yeah.
You could do it either the next morning, I don't know if Acodo would show up at breakfast or if he was planning on just showing up where you guys are meeting Fergalus. Does
Yeah.
Acodo know where?
I don't know. I think the council mentioned, right, where Fergalus was going to be?
Or
No.
Trym would probably offer to take the news to Acodo.
No, Akodo told Malnor to wait for him in the Nuzur resident in the morning, early in the morning, so he would be there.
Okay. So we can talk about it like in the morning in the news residence right before we go out to meet Fergalus.
Yeah, is Acodo going to be there for breakfast?
Yeah, he'll be there.
Okay, then it'll happen over breakfast.
Okay,
Yay,
I'm going to
breakfast
say
time.
that
Let's
you
talk about
guys go to the tavern that you were pointed at before, because although Nobilia would show hospitality, it actually is not politically the way to have you guys all in one house.
Wait, what? Are we not at the Newser household?
Oh, at the Newser household? Oh, sorry. Okay,
Isn't that where we were staying
that's
and
right.
where we were
Okay,
eating
yes,
breakfast?
yes, you were. I think you
Okay,
were.
well,
Yeah.
All right, so
do we have time to eat breakfast and meet Fergalus afterwards? Wait, were we supposed to meet him at dawn? Did I write that down?
you did, because I think that was the notification that Nobilia handed over to you.
Yes, I am going to search Discord for that right now.
Yeah, we were supposed to meet him pretty early, I think.
Yeah, because I think we all discussed that the earlier the better.
Yeah.
Because I think they wanted for us originally to leave tonight, right? And then we would continue in the morning over there in Yardar, but
Fergalus will meet you at the North Gate tomorrow at dawn. He can accommodate 6 people with minimal supplies, but 7 may slow him down. Okay. Okay. Alvin also would inform everyone of this the night before, I guess. So, are we eating breakfast before dawn? Are we up at like 5 a.m.?
Probably. I'd assume so.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I figure
Then
it's just early bedtime for all of us tonight after that drama.
over breakfast once Acodo has arrived. Looking super happy, I'm sure. Alvin will say, I believe it is pertinent that I inform you all of what happened yesterday concerning Nobilia and the assassins as we were returning from the processional. What's wrong?
Oh, just assassins, that's all.
Yes,
Trees.
Nobilia was poisoned. And were you not here? Where were you?
I was with Kale and Robin shopping.
Getting our own poison, and Kale hands out the cask that he was given. Well, actually, you would have the cask, wouldn't you, Aldrik?
Yeah, you already gave me the beer.
Yeah.
It's carefully packed away. It's coming with us.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt.
It's a
but
small cask.
Continue.
We were on our way back from the processional towards the Regent Villa when we were somewhat led into a trap through various things blocking our path. We were beset by 3 assassins. I killed them, shot one, snapped the neck of the other, knocked the other one unconscious as he tried to run away. And upon examining him, Carmen showed me his memories and such. And they implied very heavily that there is a very strong cult presence in Yartar currently. In particular, there is a very dangerous-looking fellow named Dimnik, who appears to be a caster of sorts.
Dimnik?
Yes, Dimnik. Is that funny?
Trym's trying to hold it together.
Do you know Dimnik, Trym?
No. Nope.
I am pronouncing that right, Cindy? Is it Dimnik?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aldrik's gonna look over at Trym funny. This isn't like you didn't know Gaku, right?
Her smile automatically fades and she narrows a glare at him. No, not at all.
Sure about that?
Continue.
Oh, okay. He seemed to be the liaison, at least for Severin. He was the one delivering orders to the three assassins, telling them where to kill Nabilia and how he was going to make arrangements for there to be less guard. They weren't expecting me to be there, unfortunately for them. Aside from that, though, he said he was going to be waiting for them to deliver Nabilia to him at the Thayan embassy, which isn't surprising, but he may have means of getting back to Yartar. And I don't know. He very obviously knows now that the assassins failed. So if we're going to Yartar, we should try to either A, avoid the city entirely, or B, be very, very discreet, which we're all very, very bad at.
I hate being discreet.
I know.
I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I think I'm fairly good at it.
Robin, you're better than most of us.
Looks around and says, well,
Does this mean we're gonna have to have disguises again?
Absolutely not. This is why I'm saying we should just avoid Yartar entirely.
I agree. Let's just avoid it entirely.
I mean, Robin and I might be able to pull something off if we really wanted to get information.
What do we need information from Yartar about?
I mean, we don't. All we know is that the giants are south. That's all we know.
We know they're hill giants, so they're probably in the hills south. But I take your point.
Well, of course, I'm of the opinion that maybe the country folk outside of Yartar would be a little more savvy as to the giant's position than many of the city folk. But it's just
That's
my
a good
opinion
point.
of city folk.
Oh,
That's true.
That's certainly reasonable. We could definitely give that a shot first before we go into Yartar.
It's also worth mentioning that giants are a fearsome opponent. Fighting 1 or 2 is deadly enough. Fighting 7,
Let's not.
Fighting
Should be
seven
avoided
is
at all
suicide.
costs.
I mentioned this to Aldrik briefly, maybe not, but we could try and make an alliance with the hill giants that were forced out of their home and agree to help them take back their den south of Yartar in exchange for us taking the cloud giant children. That way the hill giants could fight hill giants and we could mop up whoever's left.
The Nash
Cindy.
tribe?
I posted it in chat at one point.
Okay. Yeah, I think
Let me scroll up.
Cindy, a quick question. When
Yes.
when they went to the emissary, the giants, would he have a map pointing us to where the caves should be and where? Because he apparently knows that they've been kicked out and stuff like that.
Yes, though you guys didn't ask for one.
He wouldn't have given you one anyway.
Damn it! Why didn't we ask for a map? Then we could have pinpointed where everything was, and then we just go there.
Well,
It's
I think asking for allies is certainly a worthwhile thing. I'm not an expert on hill giants, but do they tend to be into things like negotiating?
no.
So that's my concern. Well, I don't
They're
think
into
they
things
negotiate
like
with us.
food and eating food.
Well,
My
me.
concern is
Blaggy
that when we go and talk to
is
them,
intelligent.
they want to eat us too, and then we have to fight them too. So I don't know how much that helps.
Yeah, I'm just throwing that out there because, as I said, I'm not too sure how we're going to fare.
We could
Because
send
that
Alvin
would
in
be
there.
fine.
He could talk it out, and then if it doesn't work, he can run away.
That does bring up the other plan of me, being Alvin, sneaking in and seeing if I can find the Cloud Giant children, then sneaking back and attempting to speak with Blagathus. And hopefully he provides some kind of reinforcement for us.
That was
But-
kind of my inclination, is some sort of stealthy scouting.
I'm in agreement with that. If nothing else, once we contact Blaggy Boy, then if he can't provide reinforcements so much, then perhaps he could at least give us an idea of what to do. It is his children, after all.
I imagine what he wants us to do is save his children.
Well, that is the objective, but he might have a better idea of how to go about it once we've scouted the camp. If
So
he
I'm
doesn't have
thinking-
the reinforcements.
Hill giants aren't really known for their intelligence. My goal, I think, would be to try and do some sort of distraction/diversion. Would I think be the ideal?
Yeah, we could convince them that there's a great amount of food somewhere away from their den, and then
Or
sneak
even
in
just
and
get
out.
them like chasing after you as you run away from them, and then we go in behind them. And
That's possible, but they throw. Wait, does Alvin know they throw rocks?
There
Probably
you-
not. That's a great idea. We should do that.
What spell does Robin have that can induce illusion. I know you have the one where you made a wall and everything, but I don't know if it has smell to it, because I don't assume giants just see things, but they smell things quite well too.
Well,
Robin?
Even
Robin's still asleep.
Oh yeah.
if even if she didn't have an illusion with smell and stuff, what we could do is bring out Frederick, and she could cast an illusion around Frederick, and we could put on something smelly on Frederick, and then have him run.
What?
How far can Frederick go from you, Acodo?
Let me pull that up. Hold on.
I don't think it's very far out of character.
No, it's not that very far. I think it's only like 60 feet. Hold on.
Trym has no idea.
How many cows do you think it would take to feed 7 hill giants?
Yeah, if you command the servant to perform a task that would move it more than 60 feet away from you, the spell ends.
Yikes.
I would say upwards of 20 to 30.
Well, they might be interested in a dozen as a snack anyway.
For 7? They
Yeah.
eat rocks and
Yes,
trees.
snack.
Hill giants eat rocks and trees?
Yes.
Yes.
What?
Does anybody speak giant?
No.
No.
Dang it.
Why would we?
At level 13 I can. Not at level 7.
Understand giant.
Well, then I'd say our
Um,
best bet is to try and distract them and draw them all off. If we have to engage them. Otherwise, I'm
Yeah,
in
here's-
agreement of just scouting the place
Or,
out.
or wait for them to leave on some sort of hunting expedition.
The thing is that they're not all going to leave at the same time. And you have to try and make them chase me. I doubt all 7 are going to chase me. Maybe 2 or 3, if not just 1. So that still leaves us with a huge number to deal with.
True.
I am in agreement of the whole, let's scout it out with invisible fast Alvin, and then we'll just call Blagathis if he decides.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
So
scout
get there and
it
scout it
first.
out.
And then if he doesn't want to help us, if he says, well, no, this is your mess, I asked you to clean this up for me, not so that I could clean it up myself, and then we'll figure things out, like procuring 25 cows or something like that.
Okay, yeah. Let's get there and we'll scout it out and go from there.
That sounds reasonable. Let's go meet Virgilus.
At the very least, Blagathis could be our escape car. If we have to run with his children, I want his castle somewhere runnable too, and then we're just gonna like get in there and he's gonna take off and we're gonna be like, see ya, hill giants.
Out of character, how tall is a giant child?
So these are cloud giants. It depends on
Oh,
the...
so they're huge then.
Yeah.
Cloud giants are massive, yeah.
Yeah. And these are relatively young cloud giants, but that's still half the size of a cloud giant. So somewhere about 9 feet, 8 feet.
Jesus. Okay. It's gonna be real hard sneaking.
No way.
Yeah.
Can you invisible those kind of creatures?
I mean...
Yeah,
sure.
technically.
I'm sure you can.
I mean,
Well, and I mean, they might even be able to help us fight if the numbers are somewhat even.
Okay. So the plan right now though is just to scout and we'll figure it out from there.
Sounds good.
Alright,
Yeah.
let's wing it. Let's go.
okay. Yeah, we're just gonna wing this, right? Because that's how we do things. We're
Still-
just
we're still alive.
Before we start killing each other, the longer we stay here in Waterdeep.
All right. So you guys meet up with Fergalus. It is very similar to when you met up with him before to take you to the Mirror of Dead Men. Except he does not have to take boats with him. So this enables him to take an additional person. And some of the supplies, including 2 casks of ale that have been added on.
Alvin introduces himself to Malnor, by the way. Malnor,
yeah.
right? Malnor. Okay.
Oh, he's coming with?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great, we can send him a meat shield. Maybe he can be our sacrificial lamb.
Maybe I can throw you in there.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Wait, hold on. Let's talk about this.
There's nothing to talk about.
Oh no.
I mean, there is the whole like being connected to his champion thing.
Oh yeah. I forget that some. Forgive the poor country boy. He doesn't know how champions work.
Is Malnor...
Even though like Alvin has explained that to us.
Yeah.
Is Malnor armed?
Yes.
What is he armed with?
Yeah, what weapon does he have, and is his armor shiny?
What kind of armor is he wearing? Yeah.
His armor is shiny, but not super shiny. Hold on a second.
Trym gives him
Green is
a
not
7 out of
just his
10.
lack of shininess.
Hold on. I have to transfer him.
That's right. I don't know if Trym has seen my new mithril armor.
I don't think she has. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that reminds me. Acodo, do you give Alvin his goggles and his money back?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Just clarifying.
No, he didn't.
Because then Alvin would be both poor and blind.
If it was Kale's, he would have just broken it in front of him.
Oh,
I wouldn't
no.
blame you. Except they're magical, so they can't break.
I think Kale could even cast invisibility twice at the same time.
Thrice now. Like I can
Oh.
invisibility 5 people at one go.
Oh.
5?
Yeah. With a level 4 spell and a level 3 spell.
Oh,
Obviously.
Well, no, they're concentration. You can't do them at the same time.
Oh, that's true. No, it's not concentration, but if I cast the second one, then yeah, I can do 3 people at once. You're right. Casting the second one would make the first one disappear.
Yeah.
Because, Quicken Spell is good, but it's not that good.
To make 5 people invisible, you have to use like a 6th level spell slot, I think. Maybe 7th level.
7th. Because invisibility is a 2nd level spell.
Yeah, that's right. Should probably know that because I know how often I use it.
Okay, well, I can't find Malnor. He has splint mail, I believe, and a short sword and a longbow.
No. Okay.
Trym kind of eyes his longbow and then nudges him and says, "You can use that thing effectively?"
Of course, I've been trained in it.
She nods, just kind of narrowing her eyes a little bit. Alright, good to know.
Shoot me.
You mean shoot?
Let's not waste
Right, what did I
ammo.
say? It's not going to be a waste. I'll give it back to him.
Sorry, you want me to shoot you?
Yes.
This is
Trym
totally
shrugs.
safe mount. This is totally safe Malnor. It's completely standard procedure just to do it.
Don't worry, you won't hit me.
Kodo gives him a nod.
He shrugs. And
Kodo mentally messages him and says, "No, shoot Kale."
Oh my god. That'd be amazing.
He doesn't have message. Haha.
Not yet.
Joke's on you. He's a ring.
and he's not getting it from...
Kale, not anymore. He's not.
Oh, he's a little mad at him. Okay, so...
That forced me
Imagine
to
if
find
he-
his character sheet.
I'm just waiting for him to critically fail and it actually hits Kale.
That'd be
Then two.
embarrassing for him, because in fact he just said he could use it. He's trained in it. I think Cindy hates me because I forced her to find his character sheet.
Yes, because I was all, oh, I don't have to worry about it just yet. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until after I said it. I apologize. Listen, Monor, if you're bashful, we can just wait for another time.
Yeah, I don't know why. Weird. Okay. guess I'll just do it manually.
Mind your aim.
Because this does not look like what I made. Okay, we'll have to do this later.
Yeah, don't worry about
What
it.
I made. All right,
Rain check.
rain check. When we land, he says.
All right.
Oh, we're at a tavern, right?
No.
No,
No.
we're in the North Gate.
Oh,
Or the fly on the dragon. Or
okay, then never mind.
in the grasp of a dragon.
Yes. It actually takes Fergalus 2 days of flight.
What?
Wow.
To get the yard tour.
Well, it took
Okay,
One
so
day
I
to
was
get-
thinking 2 days of flight. I was thinking we were in the air for like 2 full days, and I'm like, wait, that's not right.
no,
Okay,
he
yeah, no, sorry.
he lands. Here, I'll just take you to a page. I thought this had more.
Oh, this is a new version of the map.
Okay.
Aha.
Yeah, I don't know why there's no names on this one, but because I have to. Okay, so Waterdeep was here. Oops, dang it. Sorry. Waterdeep was down here. Okay. Just so you know, the Mirror of Dead Men, where you guys stopped before, was here. With Fergalus, right? That took a day. So
Mm-hmm.
Yartar would have taken 2 days.
That red dot is Tribor, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't Yartar further to
sorry,
the east?
Yartar is
Yeah.
further to the east. Sorry. I'll move it.
Yeah, it's like
It's
right
at
there.
the intersection of some whatchamacallit rivers. Alvin's geography is so good.
He spent his whole life reading books in a monastery. I'm pretty sure he's seen some maps there.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't just measuring the distance earlier for Aldrik. We were discussing.
Okay. So, where are you telling him to let you down?
Are there farmlands surrounding Yartar?
Yes.
But it doesn't look like there are any woods, right? Could he like land behind a hill out of sight,
Yeah, there's
but near
hills
one
to
of
the
those
south.
near one of those farms?
Yeah, there's hills to the south. It is actually.
Hills to the south, and then boom, we land, and then like a hill giant is just sitting there,
Yeah,
like,
it just comes out.
eating. He's like gnawing at a tree trunk, and we're like,
Well, actually, that'd be
Up,
great,
Fergalus,
because then
up.
Fergalus might help us kill him.
let's. Why don't we have Fergalus kill them?
I think Fergalus is more interested in the Zentarnum.
Aww.
We could ask Fergalus if he would mind, like, trying to lead them away.
And
Or
risk
maybe
getting
this
thrown rocks at?
You
No,
can ask
I don't.
He okay. So yeah, Fergalus lands to the south where he's out of sight of the town itself.
And I'm just inventing over here.
What color dragon is Fergalus again? He was a copper?
Bronze?
I think he was bronze, wasn't he?
Bronze.
So I flip
Yes.
through my pages.
Yes.
I'm not really sure what the difference between a copper and bronze dragon is. I guess maybe one's alloyed with tin or something?
Size.
No, copper and bronze are both on the good side. They're both metallic.
Well, I know that. I'm just saying I don't know what the difference is between a copper dragon and a bronze dragon. They're basically like bronze and alloy with copper.
Copper is the smallest dragon there is. Bronze are more like sea dwellers, sort of. And copper likes stony areas. But the big difference is size.
Trym, I thought you hate books.
I like dragons.
She does like
She
dragons.
makes an exception.
And smutty
For
her
dragons,
ass.
she could read a whole library.
Right, exactly.
Off the bat, do we hear like thumping of giant footsteps?
No.
Even
Certainly
if I
not you,
put like
Kale.
Do we
even if I
hear?
put like my ear to the ground or something?
Not with
I
your
was gonna say,
perception of 2.
As we were flying over, did we see any like large section of hills that might be at least promising as far as the general area?
Yes, to the south is a whole bunch of hills.
Is there any music?
Music?
Are the hills alive with the sound of
Yeah.
music?
The hills are not.
Aldrik got it.
Yes, I did not. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So, yeah, south of Yartar itself, it is. There are mostly ranch lands around here, especially once you get to the hills, goats, sheep, that sort of stuff.
How many goats and sheep?
Yeah, that's my question.
There are quite a few, actually.
Good to know.
There are ranches down here, and the city itself is one of those fortified cities. It's enclosed with a tall wall around it, but it's still, since it's on the river, has kind of like a small harbor and docks.
Aldrik looks to the others. What do you say? What if a couple of us went and talked to some of the farmers in the area and tried to get a location on giants, and maybe offered to buy some livestock and/or convince them that us take care of the giants would be good for them anyway.
We probably shouldn't buy livestock just yet. Maybe we can return after we found the location and scouted it out and decided livestock's our best bet. It would kind of suck to buy a whole bunch of sheep and goats, only realize we don't need them. We just let them wander around in the hills, just leave them there.
That's a good point.
Or we could feed the people of Yartar.
No,
Oh,
I
wait,
think
no,
we
they're
decided
all
we don't want to go
cultists.
into Yarjar.
Yeah,
They're
I
not
was-
all cultists.
It just has a heavy influence.
You don't know that.
That's true, he doesn't, but neither do you, for that matter.
Yeah.
Kale, it seems
Say for-
unlikely that an entire town could be cultists.
I mean, Parnast was.
Kale shrugs his shoulders.
So, whenever Fergalus lands and Trym gets her feet on the ground and everything, and it should be noted that she has had a blast flying through the air with a dragon. She will actually run out in front of him and ask him, so were you going to just fly away off somewhere else to other important business, or did you have maybe half a mind to maybe stay and help us a bit?
He says, well, not in this form.
Okay. Well, what I was wondering is, once we've done all our scouting and sneaking around and whatnot, it might be handy if, in this form, you might scare off the giants or lead them away on a wild goose chase or something. I don't know. Food for thought.
Or, if you have a bigger, scarier dragon form, that would be even better.
He's only
He says,
got one.
no, this is it.
Oh.
This is big and scary. Don't
I didn't
insult
say it wasn't!
Yeah.
This is very nice! He just said this form, I wasn't assuming. Maybe his other form is bigger, I don't know.
He says, nope, this is the biggest size. I won't be able to fit in their tunnels.
Tunnels. You.
They're hill giants. Yeah, where else would they live? They're hill
In a
giants.
cave, in a shell cave.
There are caves and hills.
Yes, but in a shell cave, like
It says
less
hill
than.
giants, not
A tunnel is just a cave that keeps going. A tunnel is the same thing as a cave. It just doesn't end.
No, then that's not the same.
It's the same thing.
Alvin, do you have extensive experience with hills and tunnels?
No. I have never seen hills like these, and I've never been in a tunnel.
I mean, Alvin is correct. I am a hill dwarf, and he is correct. That is how
Ah.
it works. I'm just curious.
See? Trym, I expect another paper.
You got your, what, 3. I'm not doing no more.
Not doing any more.
How?
Correcting me.
Fergalus is just like,
Aldrik
oh,
laughs.
burn! Does he breathe fire? He doesn't breathe fire, does he?
Is it lightning that bronze does? I think
Yes.
bronze is lightning.
It
Yes.
would be lightning. Yeah.
He could have done an ouch burn sort of joke, but I guess not. Ew, you're not a red dragon. Ew. You can't do the joke. Ew. Anyway.
If he was a red dragon, we'd have way bigger problems.
Yes, you'd have a
Oh.
lot of problems.
Are they evil?
Yeah, they're the biggest,
Yes.
evilest
Oh, yeah.
dragons.
Oh. Well, okay.
Thank you, Fergalus.
Yeah.
We appreciate the assistance.
Yeah, I could definitely stick around. Where are you guys setting up camp?
Here.
I believe we're going to attempt to find where the hill giants live first, and then maybe make a camp in the vicinity, and plan and scout from there.
Would you like me to scout the hills?
That would be good.
Yes,
This
we
form
would.
or your other?
That would be amazing. Yes, please.
This form for sure.
Okay.
All right, it
Could I
is.
go with you?
Sure.
Yes.
All right, so Trym, you climb aboard Fergalus.
Aldrik with the others. Should a couple of us go and try and talk to local farmers?
I probably shouldn't, in case any of the farmers are actually cultists. And I don't
Kale
think
would
Kale
like-
should, because he's Kale.
Oh,
Kale
but I
is-
told
Kale is the
farmers.
Yeah. Alvin looks worried.
Have you noticed that I only get in trouble with city people?
That's not true at all.
Definitely.
It's not even a little bit true.
I mean, you might get in trouble more with city people, but I don't know if that helps.
But I guess that's maybe if Aldrik's there, it'll be okay.
Well, I was thinking maybe. I mean, if they want to hit 2 farms, maybe I could go with Kale and Acodo could go with Robin.
That's not a bad idea. If Acodo and Robin are up to it. I think they're both asleep.
You know, looking around, how many farms are there in the area?
Quite a few. If you look at Yartar itself, it is probably a town of about 5,000 to 6,000 people within the city environs, and then outside, probably at least probably around 40 to 50 farms and ranches that you can see.
Wow.
Most of them spread northward versus into the hills.
Aldrik looks at Kale. Well, what do you think? You want to go and visit a farmer or 2 and see if we can find out if any of them have any rumors about giants?
Absolutely.
So Aldrik just kind of looks to the south and picks one, generally in the southern direction, figuring that might be closer to the giants.
All right. Trym, I'm going to have you go ahead and roll both a different perception, and a nature.
Okay, what could possibly go wrong?
Okay, and Aldrik and Kale, are you going just essentially to the nearest?
Ooh, tree.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we're starting. We're just going. Yeah, one just to the south of us, and just kind of go and talk to him. Unless Kale sees something that makes him not want to go to that one because he knows something about farms.
Not with my perception, I don't. It should be fine.
I can see the farm really well. It looks like a farm.
Kale will follow Aldrik, and then if he has trouble talking to the farmers in the farmer way, then Kale will talk to them in the farmer way.
Okay. Sorry, I have to put for game. All right, so you go to essentially the nearest farm, which appears to be pigs.
Ew. But okay.
I mean, what this is where Kale would say, Aldrik, this is a pig farm. We should keep going.
No. Pig farms are fine.
Kale's the vegetable farmer. They're way better than pig farmers.
I'm glad Fergalus isn't as enthralled with me as I am with him.
He is a solid plus 12 to whatever that
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, perception says it in big red letters.
Yikes.
Do Kale and Aldrik see like a farmer somewhere around?
Yeah, you do. He is actually mucking out the pen.
Hello,
Yes.
good sir.
He's gonna smell great.
Yes. Yeah, what you want?
We were asking if you could give us direction.
To where? Are you looking
Well-
for a specific farm?
No, not really.
Oh,
Aldrik?
We'd
then
heard
why
there
do you
were
need directions?
We'd heard there were rumors that some giants had been causing problems for some farmers in the areas.
Oh, yeah, sometimes we get some giants that raid. It's been a while, though.
Like, how long is a while?
A month or so?
Would you happen to have any idea where they're raiding from?
From the south, usually. They like to be in the hills. Mostly the raids are from hill giants.
Do you know of anyone who might have a better idea of where in the hills they might be located?
Oh, I don't go around those hills very often.
But are there any farmers who might have a better idea because they are paying more attention to this sort of thing?
Did you say paying more attention?
Yes. Yeah. Maybe they'd been worried about the giants and tried to find out where they were from.
I lose pigs.
Oh no, that's horrible. I know what it's like to lose my stock, too. Yeah.
Oh, what do you raise?
Oh, well, we were vegetable farmers, but believe me, pests are... It's even worse when you're growing things that can't run.
Aldrik gives Kale an odd look.
Made perfect
Kill
sense
messages,
to me.
Aldrik. It's farmer talk, shut up. Know what I'm doing.
Yeah, well, I think I lost 3 the last time they came through. But Yartar sends out some of the city guards, and they take care of running them off.
Kill messages, Aldrik. The city can run them off?
Aldrik just shrugs back at him.
Well, it's usually only a couple, 1 or 2. Yeah. Usually the males. I'm told that the females make the males go out and hunt.
Well, that sounds about right.
It does, doesn't it?
Do you think there's any farmers further south of here who might have a better idea on where the giants might be located?
No, maybe, but not many farms go south of here. That does get into area that's not as protected. We stay mostly to the main road, main thoroughfares, some of the side ones. I'm not the most south, though.
Are any of the nearby farmers maybe more angry about these giants and might have done something about them?
You mean go after them?
Yes.
Yeah. There's a Bruno over the next hill. He's got chicken farm. It's not that they ate all the chickens by a handful. Well, they did that, but they also plowed through the chicken coops.
Oh no.
Yeah, so he went after him. He and his brother.
Do you know what happened to him?
Well, he came back, but his brother didn't.
Wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. But it's okay. They destroyed half the chicken coop, so he can live on half.
Kale is inwardly trying to stifle because he only needs half now that his brother's gone joke, and it's like you can see his face tensing up.
Well, thank you very much for the information. We appreciate it.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe we can help you out with your giant problem.
Okay, if you say so.
Aldrik nods at him and walks off in the general direction across towards the next hill where he pointed.
Okay, yeah, and he starts mucking up some more of
Did
the
he say
pig.
Bruno? Is that what he said?
Yes.
So we'll visit the chicken farm, I guess.
Yep.
All right.
Sounds like we should go see if we can find this chicken farmer.
Okay. So yeah, cresting over the next hill, you do see low farm, as well as a bunch of chicken coops that do look like they've been ransacked. There are chickens everywhere. They seem to be ranging relatively freely, though there is a makeshift fence that's been placed around them. It doesn't look like someone's taking too good of care of these chickens, but they are getting fed. You see food piles and a water trough.
Hello?
Yeah, what do you want?
Are you Bruno, sir?
Yeah, who's asking? I already paid my taxes.
No. We're not from the government or anything like that. No, we were. Kale whispers to Aldrik. Are we here about the giants or what?
We heard you'd had some problems with giants.
Yeah, I hate those things.
That's certainly understandable. Heard you ended up going after them.
Well, yeah. Look at the damage they've done.
Oh no,
Is it fixable by mending?
No.
Probably not.
Maybe hours worth of mending.
Would you be able to tell us, since you went after them, would you be able to tell us where they were based out of?
Oh, yeah. But it's quite a ways from here. They took handfuls of my chickens, ate them all. Feathers, beak, feet. Horrible squawking. But at least I don't raise goats. Those scream.
That's absolutely true.
Oh, yeah. Kale's
Rabbits
just
are worse.
imagining that.
Rabbits
Yeah.
screaming. Ugh. Do you think? I know, like you said, I know it's a good distance from here. Do you think you'd be able to give us decent directions?
No, yeah. It's not that difficult. If you go east. Sorry. Typical map directions on me. Okay, southeast. Go that direction, kind of points. I went that way, 3-4 hours. Don't know where they came from, but two giants came, took my brother, clobbered me. I woke up, face down. They didn't eat me though. I don't know why. Never saw my brother again. Decided I'd come home.
Kale messages Aldrik. I feel really bad for this guy. Should we give him some?
Well, thank you very much for the information. Looks like you're still working on repairing your farm here, huh?
Yeah. Time goes by really quickly.
How long ago was this?
3 weeks.
Well, my friend here and I and some others are going to see if we might be able to help you out with your giant problem. But in the meantime, maybe this will help you rebuild a little bit. And Aldrik hands him 5 gold.
Oh. Wow. Hey, thanks. He
You're
bites
welcome.
on it to see if
May
it's real.
May the light of Lathander shine on you.
Oh. I might even donate a couple copper to the church. Thanks.
That's very good of you, my son. Aldrik turns to Kale and just gestures back towards the where they sit down.
Yeah, I mean, Kale waves goodbye to Bruno, and then is there like a broken something that could possibly be easily mended?
Oh, there's lots of broken things around.
Well, he'll probably look for like a smashed tool or something, and then just mend that real quick, and then leave that by the side of the makeshift fence, and then like, ciao,
Alright.
Mr. Bruno. Take care.
Don't die.
We won't.
Good advice.
Oh, it's advice to live by, really.
Yes.
Pun intended.
So we head back to join the others.
It's probably another 30 to 40 minutes before Trym and Fergalus arrive. And Fergalus is all... Fergalus actually drops you off, Trym. He lands actually behind a hill and comes out as a halfling. That's his preferred shape.
Of course it is.
Oh no.
Trym's gonna marry a dragon.
I know, right? Goodbye, Copper.
Fitting.
Copper's old news, man. It's what? Nah. Trym's big shot now, so she gets to marry a dragon.
Well, to be fair, Trym has about 30 girl cousins or so that are after Cupper too, so...
What? What?
Wow, didn't realize Cupper was that popular.
I know, right? Aha. Okay.
I'm not sure how Cupper met them, but okay.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, Trym still looks really excited that she's got to fly around with a dragon.
And Fergalus says, "Did you see it? Did you see it, Trym?"
I saw lots of things. We were flying.
Was the Aladdin theme song in Trym's mind the whole time?
I
I'm gonna show you the world.
Oh my gosh. Trym is now getting a little self-conscious about her giddiness, and she
Aldrik
straightens
goes over
up.
to Trym and looks at the time. Did you try the ale?
I did try the ale, but not today. It's good, if you want to try it.
Maybe for lunch.
That sounds good. She turns back to Fergalus. Anyway, as I was saying, I did see lots of things, but what exactly did you see?
Well, I saw actually what looked to be a lot of tracks. A bit to the south, southeast.
I saw the same thing. You got good eyes.
Kale will look at Aldrik. Well, that seems pretty close to what we got.
Yeah, it sounds like we'd heard probably 4 or 5 hours southeast of here on foot.
So we're going south by southeast for 3 to 4 hours.
Something like that.
Fergalus says, "Well, I can fly you closer, but I don't like to be right where the giants can throw rocks at me.
They throw rocks.
That makes
Big
sense.
ones.
Yeah.
I hadn't
Just
thought
drop
of that,
us off
but
about an
good to know.
hour's walk away, I guess.
Or
That
just
was
as
half an
close
hour
as you feel comfortable. It
Yeah.
doesn't have to be exactly an hour. It could be closer.
I mean, I doubt the giants could throw like a rock half an hour away.
They can throw rocks
Well,
through time.
That would be impressive.
They dropped a rock here 30 minutes ago, and then 30 minutes later it just drops on you.
They
Yeah,
throw through a rock and it
head
goes
down
back
that
in time.
direction. Let's head down that direction and maybe find a good spot that you're comfortable with that we can scout from.
He says, okay, well, you realize we'll probably be losing light in another hour or so.
What?
Oh, I thought it was morning.
No, because it took 2 days to fly.
Oh,
no,
that's
Yeah.
right.
Okay, I thought it was 2 full days and that was now the next morning. Okay, I guess that's all right. So it's the evening of the second day.
Yeah. Late afternoon.
Oh, well, in that case, we can have some ale. I was thinking it was like morning.
Aldrik, you're drunk. It's evening.
Aldrik's already been sampling the goods. He's just not telling anyone.
Aldrik knows the cask is half empty. He's been drinking all day.
What else are you can do when you're just flying out there?
Yeah, well, let's get closer and find a spot to camp and scout from.
And I have goggles now, so I can see in the dark.
All right.
Did Trym get goggles too? No.
No,
No,
they
you
only
got
sold
the
one.
light
You got the
thing.
light rock
The light rock, that's right. Yep.
with the cool pouch that has a flap on it that you can turn into like a flashlight.
Yes.
You can blind people with that light rock, can't you?
Yeah, but that would use all of the spells, if I remember correctly.
Only uses all of them. It uses a charge, and there's a limited amount of charges.
Choices.
There's 50, if I recall correctly. But they don't regenerate.
Yeah, but just don't use them all.
Okay, so they do regenerate.
They do
No,
not
they
regenerate.
don't.
They do not regenerate.
There's 50 and they don't regen. So if you use them, make sure you always have at least one. That way you
Yeah.
get the default constant light. The light itself doesn't cast a charge, so you can use it indefinitely.
Okay. Sweet.
With blinding people.
That's why it's super convenient.
So yeah.
Fly us, Frigolis.
Yeah.
Please.
So he does fly you guys south by essentially southwest. He lands you not where there's a bunch of giant tracks. He says the giant tracks are on the ridge right over the side. I figured you wouldn't want to be in their main path.
That makes
No.
sense.
Are you coming with us, Regulus?
I won't go into their caves. They're in a cave, but I'll be around.
We
Okay.
appreciate your help. Shall we make camp here then, in this valley? Or should we move further? Or I don't know.
I mean,
We're
looking
gonna
around
make-
it, does it look? Are there some trees and some other stuff that we can kind of be camping back among?
These hills are a little rocky. There's trees. They're low though. It's more bushes and dry brush because you guys have moved away from the main river.
And how long do we have until dusk?
About a couple hours still. An hour. Couple hours. I don't want to say a couple. About an hour. By the time he's flown you.
Yes. So I mean, I think maybe setting up camp here for the night and starting scouting in the morning.
I can scout at night.
Oh, that's
when the
true.
hill giants can't see either. Do hill giants have dark vision?
Yeah.
Do hill giants have?
I don't think any of us would know.
That's what I'm saying. Can someone make a check to see if they know that? Fergalus, do hill giants have dark vision?
I don't fight many of them. I like other things.
Let's say
That
flexible.
is not what I
Yeah.
asked.
What kind of check would that be? History?
Nature.
Oh,
Oh, my bad.
Acodo cast guidance
Well.
on himself, and we'll try to remember, see if he's read
Let's
anything about
roll the die and see if Alvin has read about this.
Kale knows all about it.
Alvin
Alex
doesn't know
does.
what giants are, actually. Are they just big humans?
Kodo's
Real
trying to
question
out.
is, does
out.
Acodo know more than Kale?
Technically, he does.
Yes.
Yeah.
But this. Well, I could bend luck, and then I would automatically roll over you. So, but it's all right. You've had a rough day. I'll let you.
I can't imagine why he had a rough day. Would you know anything about it?
Someone
Okay.
feels my pain.
So yeah, do hill giants have night vision?
All right, hold on.
No.
It's funny, we're making her do all this research, asking her things that she'd never bothered looking up.
I know, right?
I mean, I'm
We
looking.
just do a roll, and then the DM gives us information.
Me as a player know if they do or don't, but Alvin does it.
Acodo looks at the group and he says, "Hill giants, they're selfish. They're dim-witted brutes that hunt and raid in constant search for food. Their skins are tan and lives spent beneath the sun. Their weapons are uprooted trees and rocks pulled from the earth, but they don't have dark vision."
Well, thank you,
What he
Acodo.
said.
That was a lot more info than what I asked for, but I appreciate it.
You are welcome.
I don't think we have to worry about uprooted trees in the caves / tunnels, even though they're technically the same thing. Unless they're big enough for them to swing in there. But yeah, if I'm invisible and I have my goggles on, I should be fine. I imagine the ideal time to scout them would be at night when they're maybe sleeping.
I should point out that the tribe is usually led by the biggest giant.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
I think scouting them out tonight would be good.
The only concern I have is we don't actually know where they are yet. And scouting in the dark when you're trying to find people is challenging.
It's not when you can see in the dark.
Yeah, I was just going. Yeah. Alvin, quick question. What's your movement right now?
Right now it's 0 because I'm not moving.
Ha ha ha! Funny.
It's 55.
Okay.
55!
You can dash every.
Uh-huh.
So if you can dash every turn.
I can
If you
dash
can dash-
twice per turn. So I
with
can move
haste?
up a...
Wait, can
No,
you
just
dash?
normally.
Just normally. So if I give you haste, you can dash 3 times.
If with haste, I can dash 4 times.
What?
Yeah.
No, that's not right. You can
Okay.
dash once with your action, and then you can dash again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking... Oh, you're right. No, you're right. I was thinking of my normal movement as a dash, but that doesn't make sense either. So I can dash normally, and then I can use key to dash, and I can use haste to dash a 3rd time, yeah.
Okay. On top of your normal movement. So that's
Yes.
220 feet every 6 seconds. So you can move 220 times 10.
Only for a
2200
minute.
feet?
Haste,
Yeah.
haste only lasts a minute, so let's not cast
Exactly.
haste on me.
It's only 6 seconds of like, I can't move. Fine. You get to move 2200 feet if you dash in
Not
1
20,
minute.
not 2200, just 220.
But
That's
you
a
do it
big
for
difference.
10 turns.
I guess that's true. If I do it for 10 turns, yeah, for a solid minute, I can move 2200 feet.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
Well, if you think
we
about
can...
that, that's basically that's a world record sprinting. It's not like... You know, because a 100-meter dash is like 9 seconds.
100 meters is like, what, 300 feet?
Exactly. So basically,
He does-
he's like a world-class sprinter. If
Yeah.
you give him- if
And this isn't even his final form. Fast.
Yeah, I get
They're
way
on like
faster.
later levels.
Yeah, I get way faster later on.
Haste is just broken on this guy.
But I don't need to outspeed them right now. Right now, I would be sneaky. And running full sprint isn't conducive to sneakiness.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, why don't we all at least head up to the edge of the ridge, and then we can kind of look around from there, and then perhaps send you off.
Okay.
I think the people with dark vision should go, but the people without shouldn't. Because
You're
that
gonna,
way we
you're gonna
don't...
stay here with Robin. Oh, I guess
Wait.
Trym can't see either. You
Yeah, Trym can't see.
Robin and
so-
Trym.
Yeah, so me, Robin, and Trym will stay here. The three of you can look at the tracks in the middle of the dark without having to turn on any kinds of light. Because the last thing I want is Hildren to say, "Hey, look, there's light over there," which means food.
I mean,
Then-
so we shouldn't light a campfire then.
No, we're down here on the other side. We should be fine with the camp.
Yeah, we're in a valley, but
But I don't want you guys to like have a light on while looking through the.
oh, we won't need it.
So I
Okay,
can stay with
so
the
right now
kids
it's
and
still-
camp.
What did you say, Cindy?
It's still light right now. I mean, everybody could walk up the ridge.
Cindy, if you're talking, we can't hear you. Did she disconnect?
Hold on, I'm loading. No, I'm loading
Okay.
something, so it always takes like an extra 400 minutes or something.
Jesus.
No, not loading it for you guys though. Well, I guess I am, but we'll skip that. So yes, it's still light, so you guys can kind of scout over the ridge, look down, and see what you see, where the tracks might lead, that sort of thing.
Okay. Robin, did you can cast Tiny Head as a ritual, yeah?
I think the casting time for Tiny Hut is like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, is it already? Can you not
Yeah.
cast as a normal spell? Or is the normal spell cast on
No,
10
the
minutes?
casting time is a minute,
Oh,
but it's a ritual. Yeah,
But you
Sorry,
can
sorry,
ritual cast it in 10
Yeah.
minutes. Yeah.
yeah, you can ritual cast it.
okay. If you can ritual cast it, that'd be fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Robin. Then I think the three of us will go investigate if Acodo and Aldrik are up to it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think you're saying it's still light, so we can all walk up the ridge. And
Okay.
so we're going
All
up
right.
the ridge to see what's on the other side.
Okay. So you guys walk up the ridge. Can you hear me?
Yes.
You sound a little. What's the word?
You're kind of choppy.
Choppy. That's the word. Thank you.
Yeah.
I am struggling with
Okay.
word choice today.
Yep, reload. But anyway, while I reload, you guys are looking over the hill. You can see that this valley in front of you is very trampled. It's got a lot of different tracks going different ways. There are there's a lot of actually old bones, some decaying or mummified carcasses. It's difficult to tell from all of the turmoil which direction giants are going, but you don't see any tracks coming up over your hill. You see them going further, actually south and east from where you are.
Do you want to wait till nightfall to follow, or should we follow it now? And by you, I mean the group entire.
Taking a look at things, yeah. I mean, I'm thinking this actually looks a lot like we're pretty close to them. I'm thinking going at nighttime makes sense. Although you leading the way might be the best approach since you're gonna be more stealthy than Acodo and I.
I can just go by myself if need be. If Acodo casts invisibility on me,
Yeah.
then I should be okay by myself. And if I'm caught, I can very likely outrun them.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yep, and I think, I mean, why don't maybe Acodo and I can wait up here, kind of at the top of the hill, keeping an eye out for you, that in case something goes wrong, we're ready to help.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess Acodo will do. He'll cast invisibility on Alvin.
We're gonna wait till dusk, or do we
Oh.
want to do it now?
Yeah, we'll just fast forward to dusk.
Okay, so can you guys hear me? I'm still waiting for this
Yes.
thing to. Okay. So you guys settle on a kind of camp, eat, I'm assuming, Fergalus is currently in his halfling form.
Aldrik has a mug of ale and offers some to everyone else.
Sydney, do you have Malnor's sheet?
Oh,
If you don't, it's
of
fine.
course not. Yeah, let me get. Let me,
No.
no,
You're already
get
doing
that.
stuff, so.
Let me get that. No, you want to catch this beforehand.
Is
some reason this
Acodo sitting with the group or away from the group?
I'm sitting with the group as long as it's away from Kale.
Okay. Trym will also break out her cask and pour, kind of help Aldrik spread the love there a little bit to everybody.
How
You know
great
what?
would
Screw it. Kale will try another drink. It's never worked with him before, but maybe this time.
I can't imagine a better time for Alvin to take his first sip of alcohol than right before he's able to sneak into a hill giant cave.
Yeah.
This isn't his first time. Remember, his first time was at the tavern with Trym and Onthar.
No, that was Kale, not Alvin.
That was
That
Kale.
was Kale. And
Kale has never had alcohol.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alvin was. I thought Kale was saying he was going to have it.
Yeah. Yeah, Kale's tried a couple of times with alcohol and it's never worked out.
Yeah, in Parnas he spewed everywhere, remember?
Yeah.
When Acodo was trying to do that ritual like 5 times in a row,
Right, I
and
forgot.
kept getting interrupted.
I forgot all about that.
That's when Alvin gave everyone lessons on the proper way to lie.
Yep. Trym keeps trying to break Kale in, but with no luck.
Usually you ease people into it. You don't just like shove it down their throat. Say, yo, look here, hard liquor, go for it.
That is not Trym's way.
No, let him learn the hard way.
So tasting the ale, is it good ale?
Yes, it's very good ale.
This is-
Not magical ale.
This is excellent. Thank you for picking this up, Kale. I appreciate it.
Kale gives him a thumbs up.
Oh, Kale picked it up. He bought it
Yeah.
for the group. Acodo tosses it on the ground.
Oh, well, Kale gave it to Aldrik.
If it makes you feel better, Trym bought that one. You
Trym
just
looks
threw
aghast.
Trym's drink to the ground. Say sorry.
Trym looks aghast.
Yeah, that may have been a little hasty, Acodo.
Well, I'm saying if Kale mentioned that he bought it, that was the thing.
Kale points to the unopened cask. I bought that one. This one, the one that Trym's already opened, that one's Trym's. It's the same thing. But, you know.
Now
Malnor
Trym-
could have drunk that.
Now Trym doesn't like Acodo. We're doing really well.
Yeah, this is going to be this round.
You know how this is going to end up? We're all going to be level 15, and then we're all going to show up at one place and then have a death match.
And you know, some places have love triangles. We have a hate triangle going on right now.
We have a hate pentagram going
I
on.
was going to say, yeah, I don't know if it's just a triangle.
A star.
Trym's not angry at him, she's just looks aghast. Mind your manners. If you aren't going to drink it yourself, give it to somebody who will.
Manners. Man, a lot of hypocrisy today.
She narrows a glare at Alvin.
Alvin just stares at her. Flat effect.
What? It's true.
Aldrik pours himself another glass and then suggests to Acodo and Alvin that they go and work on this guy.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you still want Malnor to
Sure, he can
shoot
try.
you?
He can surprise me if he wants.
No, he wouldn't do that.
I mean, he can. It won't make a difference.
You're a champion. He's a champion. He doesn't believe that would be honorable
Okay, fair enough.
whatsoever.
Oh, are you feeling up to it now, Malnor?
Yeah. I'm not as sick after riding the dragon. Sorry, Mr. Fergalus. So yeah, he'll pull out his longbow. Are you sure you don't want me to shoot to the side? You probably will anyway.
No, it won't make a difference.
Yeah.
No, it misses.
Yeah.
What if I make it hit?
You could try. Can you add a +6?
Oh no! Wait, a +6?
My AC is
Holy-
20 now.
What is wrong with you?
I mean,
Wisdom plus Dex.
yeah.
What? What?
That's not even when he's got the ring.
Yeah, that and my wisdom's still 16, so it's going to go higher. But Alvin catches the arrow anyways, and returns it to Balnor. So no, good shot. I look forward to fighting alongside you.
Trym claps enthusiastically.
Kale is just looking like from the on down from the floor, looking up as Malnor just shot his longbow, and as if in a split second, Alvin just catches it with his hand, and I'm like, he's not human, is he?
Are you saying that aloud?
Yeah.
I'm very human, Kale.
Wait, that reminds me. Sorry, did we actually get the ring of evasion and the
I don't think we did because we never said it.
we talked about how we were going to. I don't know.
I don't think the ones had it.
Nope.
Yeah, the problem wasn't that we didn't buy it; was that nobody was selling it. Well, the Thing and Enclave probably sold it, but we weren't going
Well,
there.
no, it was on the
no.
list of stuff they had.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had
The gloves and missile snaring and the ring of evasion are both on the list.
and Aldrik and Alvin were suggesting that we purchase them.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea for Kale to have the gloves and Aldrik maybe to have the ring.
I wouldn't mind that at all.
Can we retcon that since we've been discussing it? We just never said it.
Yes. I am going to say, I told you before the thing to say what you bought.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Sorry, I missed
Oh,
that.
no. That's fine. Alright, yeah.
Can we take that out of the party funds?
I
Sorry, just-
suppose. Yes, of course.
Okay.
Okay. Invisibility, please, Acodo.
Sure. Kodo casts invisibility on Alvin.
Yeah.
And Alvin will attempt to follow the tracks.
And
Bye.
Or Aldrik,
Yeah.
will you
no,
guide me to being stealthy?
Yeah.
sure. Acodo Aldrik gives Alvin his blessing.
And
Okay.
I'll bend your luck.
You're not with us. We're up on top of the ridge.
Well, then I'll bend your luck before.
Is that
Are you?
how does bin luck work? Is that
I
like
think you
indefinite? I can just use it whenever?
No, I just add a d4 to an ability check that you're about to make.
Well, but
I thought you were sneaking out at camp.
No, we're
No.
We're
Oh,
gonna
okay.
just
Then bye.
Walk up to the top of the ridge.
Yeah, save your bin
Robin
luck
could
for
give you
well.
inspiration though.
No, save all that stuff for when we're fighting the giants. If we're fighting them. Guidance
Oh,
and
fine, we're not.
Acodo gets his stuff regen on a short rest, so
Yeah.
I'm saying we don't know what might happen.
He's going to rest well.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine Acodo and Aldrik are just gonna take a seat and watch in the general direction that Alvin wanders off to. So
Yeah, Alvin will follow the tracks. Do I need to roll
Yes.
stealth, Cindy?
Yes, stealth and survival.
Oh boy.
Survival with advantage because there are giants who don't really care about the tracks.
D4, if I can remember.
Is-
I'll roll
It's
20 work.
advantage because he's invisible, right?
Do I get advantage on stealth with invisibility?
I don't think.
I don't think I do.
The spell does. The spell says you do.
Oh, really?
Like the condition for being invisible gives you advantage.
I don't know if that's true.
I didn't know that. I thought like the
I thought
DM
it
would just
gives
adjust- would just
advantage
adjust.
on the attack, right?
Yes, it gives advantage
Oh,
on
yeah, sorry.
attack and
Yeah,
disadvantage on attacks against me, but I don't get
Ah.
advantage on stealth rolls.
Right. My bad.
An invisible creature is impossible to see without the aid of magic or a special sense. But, you know, that means they can still hear me
Or smell.
or smell me, as the case may be.
Or see your footprints.
I will tell you they will not be able to smell you.
Oh, okay. Well, they may hear me. That's 11 for stealth. And advantage on survival, you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you easily follow these tracks. They do, as I mentioned, the landscape here is really torn up. There's not much growing. It's mostly just mud, dirt, uh, things that look like they've been thrown around, including giant boulders, including skulls and heads that have probably been rotting for weeks or months.
Like human heads?
It look like uh, doesn't look like they're all human. It looks like some of them are animals,
Okay.
large animals and small.
I bet it smells great here.
It smells really bad, and this is why um,
So they won't be able to smell me. Yeah,
they will not be able to smell you whatsoever. And actually, they usually eat things that are repulsive and rotting without worrying about it. So, so they often, it looks like, will come back and chew on something that's been rotting for a while that they left before.
great. Alvin tried not to gag.
The world will be a better place once we get rid of them.
Okay, and as you go over, actually through this kind of like valley and up over another hill, because you can just see how the tracks go. It's a very wide swath. Like they don't care where they're making a path. They just kind of go up and over this other hill. And looking down, you can see that there appears to be a large cave entrance. It's hard to tell how far it goes back in the hill, but the hill that it's in is not that big. It is rocky, and to the sides and around, you see even more carcasses and skeletons and pieces of creatures, and it does smell extremely bad here. Things are rotting, and you actually see, going off your perception check from before, you see that there seems to be even something off to the side that kind of flickers and does not seem completely material.
Off to the side, like off the side of the entrance?
Yes, off to the side of the entrance and the hill itself. Something that flitters around the corner of that entrance.
Okay, if Alvin moves closer, can you see what it is?
Yeah.
That's what Alvin does.
Alright.
What could go wrong?
Okay, so let me just kind of define. Since it's at the side of the hill, you can skirt around such that you aren't near the entrance. You hear in the entrance itself, you think you hear snoring, but that's not all you hear. You hear kind of like grunting, talking, some gigantic big thing thumping around.
So they're still awake. I guess it is just dusk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you do hear snoring, but that's not all. So it's possible one is snoring, but
In hindsight, probably you should have waited till like midnight. Oh well.
Well,
Okay, so
if they're making noise, it covers yours up.
that's true. That's very true. Thank you, voice of Trym in my head. Alright, Alvin will check out whatever that flickering motion is before he heads inside.
right. It is to the right of the entrance of the cave by about 30 feet, and
Oh. Uh, um, okay. Alvin will follow at a distance for a couple of minutes. Can Alvin see? Yeah, Alvin will follow for a couple minutes just to see.
See what it does, etc.
Yes. Not too long, because he knows invisibility only lasts an hour, so. Ooh, okay. Alvin immediately turns back and goes to the entrance.
All right. Are you going in? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I'm also keeping an eye out for anything similar.
Fighting. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Alvin will try to adjust his robes to cover the lower half of his mouth. Now wishing that he had asked Carmen for a face mask as well as a hood.
She would have loved that.
Yeah, I'm sure she would have.
Okay. So,
Are clothespins a thing in D&D? So you put a clothespin over my nose?
it could probably be made. How far does your dark vision go?
60 feet.
Count these squares.
Oh, you have a map on your screen?
Yep.
There is a way around, though. Like, how big is a gap, would you say?
5 feet?
Okay. And it's not asleep.
No. It's standing. You've got a good view of essentially his back, which looks really gross and dirty. And then his strip of a loincloth, and then more than you want to see from his behind down.
How far into the cave am I?
About 20 feet in.
Okay, I'm gonna back up 20 feet. I'm gonna go out the opposite way of the other thing I saw. And once I don't know, I would say about 50 feet out. Shit, should I do that? Yeah, I guess I will, because there's nothing else I can do. I'm going to moo as loud as I can, like a cow. And, try and draw him out.
Brilliant.
Okay, roll deception.
Oh boy, here we go. My strong suit. That's a natural 20.
Alright.
Wow.
I am the best goddamn cow.
Okay.
They must have had cows in the monastery.
I guess we got milk from somewhere.
Oh, which Robin is asking in chat if she had time back at camp to make more arrows.
So, Robin, just so you know, yes, I'd probably allow one more. We probably need to talk about this in between sessions, just because I think it's not something that's just an immediate, without proficiency, something that you can make, because you were trying to combine alchemy with tinkering.
Ooh, alchemy with tinkering. Cool.
Do I sense fire arrows?
Kale was a sixth sense for everything involved with fire.
Yeah. Yeah, just because I kind of need to think out how much damage, how much duration things would last, that sort of thing. And I don't have time to do it right now. Especially since I
Are you
can't
gonna
find-
die, Alvin?
No, I'm a cow, yo.
Okay. You're gonna be A-okay, aren't you?
Yeah, I just need to get him move his fat ass out of the way so I can go deeper in the cave.
Wait, you're going deeper? I thought... Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
I need to see if I can find the cloud children.
Okay, that's true.
That's the whole point.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
Once he hears the giant moving forward, he's going to try and position himself semi-close to the door so he can slip in behind the giant.
Okay. And this is rolling on a whisper, so let me change that. Okay. So he kind of like turns around. Oh! And then starts moving out of the cave.
As soon as there's a gap for me to go through, I'm going in right behind him and moving deeper into the cave.
Okay. So you hear him thumping off into the distance, approximately 50 feet. And then you can also hear behind you that he's like starting to thump around on the ground, because there's no light out, so he's just trying to hope he hits a cow.
Perfect.
All right. So inside,
That's not including the one that just left?
That's not including the one that just left.
Okay.
Alright, I'm trying to think my directions here.
All alive?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try and climb that thing to my right. If are there like handholds so that I can use to lift myself up, or is it sheer?
It's not sheer. Acrobatics.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, so you lift your way up. Like I said, there's a rough, essentially makeshift type of wall with old boxes and crates and things like that. That's about another 10 feet
Do I see an obvious
that
opening?
you can see through different
Oh,
gaps.
okay, perfect. Okay, the only thing up here is this barrier, and the thing inside the barrier.
Yeah.
Okay, is there a gate or an opening of any sort to this barrier? It sounds like it's just like makeshift, just boxes and random shit stacked on each other, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's no other tunnel besides the one you just mentioned, right?
And the one you came in.
Yeah, but looking back over from my position on the ridge, I don't see anything different being 15 feet up. Everything's just as I saw it before, yeah? Okay. How many are there between me and that? Is there a feasible path for me to go around to reach that?
Oh, I see what he's saying. Can you give me like 2 minutes and I'll put you on the map?
No.
That will be
Actually, yeah, that'd be super helpful.
probably be better than. Sorry, I just think the sizes are not coming out right.
Okay.
That's so weird.
Oh, we're busy getting drunk, I guess. There's really not that much else to do.
You could be working on your apology to Acodo.
I already did.
Ah,
Did you give it to him?
I imagine
told
it
you,
was
I gave
in-
it to him.
Alvin, you said 60 feet?
Yes. Let me double check. Yeah, 60 feet.
Bright light?
No, it's black and white. Also known as monochromatic. Wish I had double sight. Yeah, I can make Alvin into a warlock.
Okay. The other one is...
Ooh, okay. I am super zoomed in. I like their tokens.
Oh, those are like the standard tokens.
That's exactly what I imagine a hill giant to look like. Okay. So is there a way I can hug the right wall here without... You said all these are sleeping, yeah?
No,
No, they're not sleeping?
no, only one is sleeping.
Oh, okay. I probably should read
Nice.
more closely.
Well, I described it as one thing snoring and then a lot of noise.
You did say that. I'm reading that now. Okay. I don't suppose the one sleeping is the one by the right wall.
No, the one sleeping is oh man. You need to villagers in.
Just so you know, I have much more sight than I should.
Oh, I thought 60 feet.
I can see all the
Oh
way.
no, that's because there's a torch. If that torch
Oh,
is
okay.
mushrooms is what that's supposed to be.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then
Actually, just save myself some time. When I was walking up to this place, did I see any rivers? We're way past the rivers, right? This is like
Yeah.
dry Badlands-esque type.
Yeah. So you think this is an underwater source?
Okay, then that makes that pointless. Okay. Alright, I am going to attempt to leave and return to camp.
Okay.
Is the giant still there smashing the ground?
There is, and you suspect that the giants inside the cave actually hear you because they start looking around.
Okay, it's definitely time to leave.
Good luck.
It's time to go.
All right, so I'll just
Okay, back to the map.
so yeah, you make your way past back to Acodo and Aldrik.
Oh, are they back down with the others at the camp, or are they waiting for me
I
on
think
the
they were
ridge?
waiting on the ridge, right?
Yeah, we were waiting on the ridge.
Okay. Then Alvin can't dispel invisibility by himself, can he?
You can attack something.
I will hit the
Like a
ground
bush.
with my staff very hard.
Okay.
With just the edge of my staff, it'll just like a Gandalf, just boom.
You just hurt Mother Nature for 27 points of damage.
Okay. So that was very fruitful. Do we want to join the others before I explain?
That sounds like wise choice.
Okay, let's go down to Robin's maybe tiny hut.
Agreed, let's go.
Okay, once we're down and we're all around the campfire inside the tiny hut, Alvin will say, okay, I found the cave. Not very large. I only counted 6 giants, but I did find where they were keeping the 2 cloud giant children. There's a barrier on the right side. It's like made out of like boxes and overturned trash and stuff. It's really not that, fortified. The cloud giant children do have like ropes around their legs keeping them there, I'm guessing. There was 1 sleeping giant, 3 males, 2 females, and there was a male guarding the entrance. But I managed to lure him away. So either the 7th is out and about somewhere, or there are only 6 now. Oh, also, there was a pen in the back with some animals and 2 villagers. All alive, probably meant to be snacks later.
And did the children look alright?
Did they look alright? In hindsight, I probably should have asked that.
You didn't do a medicine check? They
I did
looked
not.
alive.
I suppose they did not look happy, being bound in the hill giant cave. But they were alive. Were they standing or sitting? Or laying?
They were sitting when you saw them.
Okay, so yeah, they're alive.
Well, that's something.
Do we want to attempt to contact Blagathus?
Yeah, duh.
Yeah. it
Wait,
would be,
sorry, I think I misheard the part. When you said there's a barrier, you meant just like a physical trash barrier, right?
Yeah,
not
it's like a
magical.
garbage barrier. Oh, also, there was a ghoul creeping around the outside of the cave.
The hell?
I only saw one, and I tried to follow it where it was going, but I think it was just prowling. It started turning around, coming back at me, so I backed away and just went inside the cave before anything could happen.
Great.
But there may be ghouls around, and it smells super bad. Like, awful. So there's that too.
Well, that would explain that some things with a ghoul around. Or several. And
I only saw one, but that does not mean there are not others. There's a stream in there too. There's like a north wall, luminescent with like mushrooms and stuff. There's a big like stagnant water pool and a stream going into it. I was hoping maybe there would be a second way into the cave, but there are no rivers around here, so I imagine it's just an underwater source. There's also a tunnel going out behind the cloud giant children, but considering the fact that they're still there and still bound, I don't know if it leads to anywhere. I couldn't really do it without climbing over the barrier and being super noticeable.
Well, it does make things a little hard for trying to sneak them out. We'd have to draw everything out.
Yeah, there was only one sleeping. It is dusk, but I can't imagine getting them past that barrier without making a great deal of noise. The water did, Cinder?
Yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
I didn't see
I
that.
was just making. Yeah, so the water looks very shallow, but it's like rotting and gross. I imagine from corpses they're probably throwing in there.
Well,
So-
I definitely think we should contact Blaggy Boy and see what input he can give us. But I think it's also pretty clear that we are going to have to do something to draw them out.
Animal noises worked real well. I sounded like a cow, and it got the guard to get away long enough for me to sneak in and out of the cave. But I don't know how to draw the other ones as well. And besides, if we draw them out, we still have to lead the cloud giants out that way. Yeah, because I really doubt the tunnel behind the cloud giants is another way out.
And the ghoul does make things a little more complicated as well. Though, if we do it during the day, I don't think a ghoul can come out during the day. I think
Is that
it's
true?
bound to the darkness, I think.
Are they sensitive to sunlight? Have we fought a ghoul before?
Yes,
How? It was
Yeah,
in
I
a
think we
dark
did.
cave.
it was in the dark, yes.
I know we fought a lot of like undead scary things.
Would Trym know whether a ghoul is sensitive to sunlight?
We can do a history check.
Great, because I'm so good at those.
Listen, I got a natural 20.
Yeah. That's a 9. 999. She looks at Aldrik. I mean, are ghouls like zombies? Do they burn up in the daylight? I'm not 100% sure.
Zombies burn up in the daylight.
I mean,
How long was Alvin in
I
there?
don't think that's how it works.
So like we're in
I would-
Minecraft.
I would say Alvin was in there pretty close to the limit of invisibility.
How long did it take to get
Fine.
there, roughly?
Took about 10 minutes.
Okay.
I was just asking to see if I regained my spell slot.
Oh, in terms of
It's an hour for a
Short
short
rest.
rest.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
his total trip was about an hour. Sounds like.
yeah.
Okay.
I'd say if you sat there for 5 minutes, you're good. Or as you walk back, that's all part of it.
Okay.
Because it's not high stress.
okay. So who has the giant stone that lets us talk to Blagathis? Is it Acodo was having it?
Yeah.
Holding it? English is hard.
Kodo pulls out the stone. He'll basically just give the same information he got from Alvin into the stone and wait. Because I think it's the guard. I forgot his name. Grubba? No.
One of the giant guards.
Yeah, the one with a big plume.
Yeah, the one that talked to us a lot.
Grubba or something like that. Okay.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah,
Did I write it down?
That last bit. Well, I think it's right.
Gubba.
Something like that. Hold on, I have it written down too.
It's Gubba.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
not something like that. It's actually cover up. He's like, no, guys, his name is actually Kaworu. We're like, yeah, we know it's something like that. Although she made that name.
So. So, hey, little ones!
Wait, he just...
Are you talking?
He's just responding like this?
Is this audio only, or are we like have Skype in a ball form?
It was last time they talked.
What? No, what we're asking is he's just responding to us like immediately.
Phone kind of thing. Or...
Yeah, it was a communication.
Oh.
You remember? It's like a walkie-talkie, guys.
Yeah. Yes.
Alright, hey.
Did you find him?
Yes,
I think so.
We found him.
Where?
I guess Acodo will give out the information. General direction, I guess, because there's no...
Wait, how do I know you're actually you? What's the password?
God damn it.
Hail Blagathus.
Yeah.
The password is Hail Blagathus.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay, hold on.
It's a good thing I was just looking through my notes and read that.
Okay, where are you?
We are south by southeast of Yartar. Approximately, what, 20 miles? No, 20 is probably too much. Probably 10 miles.
You kind of hear him talking in the background. Okay, we can get there. 2 days. We'll be there in 2 days.
Oh. Okay.
I think that's fine. We'll keep an eye on them. And...
How many giants do you think we can pick off in 2 days?
Yeah, I was gonna say we could probably thin out the herd.
We could. I could do the cow trick and lure them out one by one.
Yeah. I could probably cast like silence on a general area so they won't make any noise when we're attacking them. Oh wait, I don't think I. Hold on. Did I?
And if we get
I think silence failed.
If we get multiples of them, I can banish them.
Silence succeeded the second time, didn't it?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I got it. I got it.
I gave you silence the second time.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so there were only 6 giants in the cave. One is probably out doing something, assuming something didn't already happen to it. We can try and grab them when each one goes hunting. I am concerned that there are 2 villagers currently in the cave who might be eaten. There's some livestock there too, but there are 2 innocent people who may not survive for 2 days.
Well, I'd say, as soon as the morning comes, let's start some hunting, and then maybe if we can keep, if the villagers are alive tomorrow night, maybe we can get in there and sneak them out.
That's going to be real hard. Again, it's not a very large cave, and hill giants are very large. There was not a whole lot of room to be sneaking about.
Well, then let's start our hunting in the morning and see what we can do as far as thinning giants out. Maybe they'll reduce their need for food.
Maybe.
Just so I'm clear, Alvin, you're not planning on making a rescue mission tonight, are you?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to die, so...
Yeah, same.
I mean, I'm sure they would appreciate the thought, but if I die, then they're right back where they started.
So let's get a good rest tonight, and we'll go after and see what we can do as far as taking one out in the morning.
We definitely need to keep watch tonight, don't we?
I mean, we have Tiny Hut, so we're kind of good.
Alright, because things can't come. Just going to be stuck here if the giants end up, like, looking at something.
And Trym can go ahead and resummon Grog and have him keep watch.
And, I mean, there's no reason, as far as we can tell from the footprints, the giants don't come this way at all.
Yeah. Or in a valley just off their main thoroughfare.
So yeah, I think having Grog keep watch is probably fine.
Okay. So Trym will resummon Grog before bed.
All right.
And
Now to
all
do
of
nothing
his
for 2 days.
slobbery happy dog form.
We should definitely not do nothing for 2 days. Those villagers are going to die.
No, and we should at least try and see if we can take out a couple.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if we've got 2 days to kill, then we definitely should start trying to pick them off one by one. And definitely get that ghoul out of the way.
Again, I really doubt it's just one ghoul. Hopefully it is.
Yeah, I'm doubting as well.
I didn't see any more than just one, right, Sandy?
No, but you only went about halfway around the hill, too.
That's true, yeah. Because he turned around and started coming back at me. So I noped out of there.
I mean, we could try.
First thing we might want to do tomorrow is examine the hill for ghouls.
That's probably a good choice.
I agree. Let's get them out of the way first. Because in their own way, they could kind of do more damage to us than the giants can.
Aren't they the nasty ones that paralyze when they hit you? Are those the same enemies?
Ghouls?
They can infect you.
I could have sworn that they hit you, they paralyze you or something. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
That was a mummy.
Do a history check.
Okay.
I'm
history
pretty sure
check.
that was a mummy.
I mean, I remember we were having to do, like, saves of some sort.
Wow, I'm rolling pretty well.
Nice.
All right. Okay. As a reminder,
Oh. What?
Oh, so it is them. That is what I was thinking of.
Yeah. Wait, I thought those were mummies. Oh no, the mummies give you the gaze, the look that's...
Wow, it doesn't
So
work
I
on elves
ducked
either.
into that... Wait, what?
It says if a creature other than an elf or undead. So it doesn't work on elves.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Paralyze is real bad. Paralysis, I think, is auto crit.
Yeah, it is. But it's a DC 10, so it's not,
Yeah, okay.
not bad.
Yeah, it's 50-50 for Alvin.
We've got a whole bunch of people who can boost up your ability checks, so it's not that bad.
Okay, so I guess sleep, then we'll go investigate tomorrow for ghouls and keep an eye out for giants so we can guerrilla warfare to death.
Yes.
And this is good. This is gonna be fun, isn't it? We're just gonna like puppy pile 6-man a poor lonely hill giant.
We're hill people now.
And maybe if we're lucky, they'll actually start getting scared and decide to move camp.
That would be bad because they would take the cloud children
Yeah,
with them.
that would be really bad.
True, but at least it would bring them out in the open.
Right, but we don't want them to do that before Blagathis arrives.
True.
Okay, well, it sounds like we've got a plan. Is this probably a good place to cut off then?
Yeah, I think it's a solid plan and a good place.
I mean, well, I don't think we're gonna start hunting giants tonight. So
I mean, we can kill some ghouls, though. Ghouls are significantly less of an issue than giants.
The problem is Kale doesn't have a non-flashy way of killing ghouls.
You have a crossbow, man.
Yeah, that's...
as long as the ghouls aren't
He doesn't want to use that.
Yes,
Listen.
the ghouls aren't female.
There's a difference between can and won't.
Yeah, but... At this point, the enemies are actually starting to get so tough that the crossbow does almost nothing.
It does the same amount it's always done.
Yeah, but people are
crossbow
getting
has-
tougher, and the crossbow is not getting stronger.
It's already a +1 crossbow.
it is.
So are we gonna hunt ghouls or do you guys want to call it tonight then?
I don't mind calling it tonight, I guess. We could hunt hill giants in the morning tomorrow, and then hunt ghouls in the evening the next day. Then hunt hill giants again, and then hunt ghouls again. And then Blagathus arrives, and then we just massacre the rest of the giants.
All in all, that sounds like a reasonable plan.
Are you guys setting watch?
Grog is keeping watch, and we're in Robin's tiny hut.
Okay. Go ahead, roll perception, please.
All of us?
Yep.
Okay.
'Cause you can see through the hut, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, that's not bad. And since I'm going to sleep anyway, I'm just going to bend and pump that up to...
Thank you, Aldrik, for your ridiculous wisdom.
All right.
I have a 19.
Grog got a 17. Good boy.
Is Aldrik proficient in perception?
And what?
Yes, I am.
Proficient in perception.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, he'd have like a 26 wisdom.
Which I don't think is possible.
No, I don't think it is either. Not without some homebrew stuff.
Or a crap load of money and a whole bunch of magical items.
No, I don't think there's that many magical items to wisdom.
There's only one magic item that like permanently increases your wisdom, and that's that tome.
Oh, really?
Yeah, soup. There's one that does it for each stat. I can't remember what they're called. There's a different one for each name. The dexterity one thing's like manual dexterity. Super original name.
Yeah, basically there's a book for each kind, but I don't think there's other magical items that do wisdom.
Oh, that just straight bump wisdom? I don't think so.
There's like the giant belts that do strength, for example, but I don't think there's a wisdom anything.
I know robes of the Archmage do a lot, but I don't think any of it's wisdom.
So
Okay.
Aldrik sees that, but he doesn't do anything about it.
Yep. Okay.
Right? Sounds good.
Hey guys, look, it's only 300 meters from your to Waterdeep. And it took us 2 days.
Aldrik, that is probably early morning when you would normally.
When I'd be getting up to pray.
Yeah, before dawn. You usually do, correct?
Yeah, I usually get up shortly before dawn, so I pray for dawn.
Okay.
Oh wait, I forget. The M here stands for miles, not meters.
Yes.
It's also not the scale.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
100 meters would be like, I mean...
I know, I was just thinking like, oh, hey, that's funny, like, and the map didn't scale properly, and then I just realized, wait.
I mean, 100 meters, Kale. Alvin could run that in 9 seconds, remember?
Yeah, you would.
Okay, guys, we're Waterdeep. I'll be right back.
How fast can monks go? Just by themselves?
Without my feet. By feet, I mean F-E-A-T, not literal feet.
Oh, yeah.
Let me look up the... So at 20th level, you have a plus 30 to your movement speed. So it would be 60 feet normally. For me, it'll be 70.
You get...
Mobile.
Oh.
Just to be able to, get out of attack range without taking attacks of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Hit and run tactics.
Oh, I thought that was a monk thing. Turns out it's cool.
No, I got that specifically so I can hit and run.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. You don't want to stay around to get hit.
So usually you run
Trym, is Grog in the hut or outside the hut?
Do you want Grog to be alive or dead?
He would be inside the hut, I would
Okay.
think.
Alright. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Alright, thank
Thanks
you.
all.
Yeah, thank you.
Good night.
Wait, so I have a gloves of missile snaring now?
Yeah, you can do what Alvin does, it's just not as well.
You do.
Here, Malnor, shoot a bow and arrow with Kale.
Wait. Hold on.
Malnor. Cindy, before we end, have Malnor shoot Kale, please.
Wait, no, hold up. Let's
Well,
talk about this.
He will only do it
Yeah.
if... Oh, well, I was going to say if...
Acodo,
Too.
why don't we have Kale test out his new gloves?
Sure, Acodo shoot.
Wait,
Kale
wait,
blast
wait,
at him. Catch that.
Wait, what? I'll let you roll attack for this one.
Wait. Okay, you guys can't do this inside the tiny hut, though.
Sure we
No,
can.
Why?
Not in
the
the
tiny
house,
hut isn't that
kids.
big.
It's tiny, but there's still room to
Yes.
fire a bow and arrow.
Yeah. At the very least, enough space to fire an Eldritch blast. I think I can shield this one.
Okay.
It's a 10-foot radius mobile dome.
To be clear, is this one? But this is before we go to sleep.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
all
we
of a
gotta
sudden
end it
wake
somewhere
up.
spicy. We gotta end it somewhere spicy.
I mean, something has to be attacked.
Okay, let me ask. I guess I need to know if Eldritch Blast creates a light.
It's I don't know. It just says it's force, but let me see.
Of course, tiny hut is opaque.
Yeah, tiny
Right,
hit wouldn't
so
let
it's
the
gotta
light
be
shine through.
Inside.
Yeah, a beam of crackling energy streaks towards a creature within range.
Put it
And
on the other side.
okay, and tiny hut's radius is
10 foot?
See?
10 foot, and all 6/7/8
Which is-
with Grog
it's
and
20, it's 20 feet
Fergalus
across.
are inside.
It's 20 feet in diameter, but yeah.
I mean, if it's a little cramped, Cuddle can cast his tiny hut.
And expand it. Have 2 tiny huts.
Yeah.
Or we can have a guy's hut and a girl's hut.
Yeah.
But
that
then the
works.
guy's hut will be full, and the girl's hut is just 2 of them.
They like
Sounds
that
good to me.
Hey, hold up.
with Grog.
Fergalus would be welcome.
Dang.
Wow.
Ooh.
No subtlety from Trym.
Wow.
You're welcome in my tent.
All the shiny shit.
Fergalus would be willing if you're sharing the ale.
Well, of course.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It's a good thing I didn't bring my halfling character.
So Kale dies, right?
Maybe not. Try me.
You want me to roll Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Try and catch it.
How does gloves of missile snaring even work?
You can't catch it. I just want to
Yeah,
see
you can't
try.
catch it. It's-
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
You only catch rings.
Force, and I'm like,
Wow, 14. That's a really good roll.
Yeah, it is.
that actually hits, but I'm gonna use bend luck to make you miss.
How many
Technically,
bin blocks
I
do
didn't
you have?
I can cast 3 of them.
Oh.
It takes my sorcery points, so I can always
Sleep.
unconjure some spell slots to make more sorcery points and turn sorcery points into spell slots, which is amazing.
Alvin looks vaguely disappointed.
I mean, technically, I can fire 2 because it's
Do it.
Try me again!
But I mean,
Go ahead.
This time I won't be able to have anything except shielding it.
Yes.
Yeah, that
wow, I
hits.
rolled max damage.
Akodo's mad.
Boof!
Coda's really
I lose half my HP. I'm sitting at 12 hit points, and Chaos just gets shot across the tiny hut.
Shield and magic.
I don't have mage armor up.
Oh, okay.
We weren't planning on fighting, and shield wouldn't block 21. Shield would have blocked 21 if I had mage armor, but it didn't. So yeah, I just get shot across the room. Kale does the smart thing of lying down before
would've
Acodo
thought-
decides to attack again.
I would have thought Kale would have mage armor on practically all the time, but okay.
Why wouldn't you
would.
have it on all the time?
Yeah, I don't understand.
I could, but I kind of want to give Acodo a hit.
I kind of want you to roll wild magic for the shield.
Oh my god, in this
Oh,
little radius?
I mean, now that
sorry.
you...
Roll inside
Okay.
the hut.
So meanwhile,
I
the
mean, if you
girls'
put it that
hut-
way...
Would I be able to counterspell that wild magic?
No.
No.
But you'd be able to counterspell the shield.
Okay.
Can he?
Which-
I guess he
Wait,
could,
can
because
you?
counter spells a
Yeah.
reaction.
Yeah.
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 Can you do reaction of reaction?
I guess so.
Yeah, because people can counterspell a counterspell.
What? Can you really? You can counterspell a counterspell?
Yes. Yes.
It's a game of whoever counters loses.
That's madness. Wow.
So
Wait.
the person casting can't counterspell because that's I think the reaction's almost.
That's what I'm saying. Then Acodo
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to.
But if you have two
counterspell.
people, which is what the newsers have, is they can counterspell someone counterspelling the other person's spell, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cheeky.
Yes, but
Spellcasting's hard.
so yeah. I'm very disappointed. Kale didn't do shield.
You can still try. He doesn't know it would hit him anyways.
No.
I mean, it'll probably be nothing. I don't have
Yeah.
access to my token, so... Actually.
Oh.
Unless you roll.
I just wanted Mono to fire an arrow at you so you could catch it. And be as cool as Alvin for like 2 seconds.
And then he doesn't catch it and he falls unconscious.
No, don't think that far ahead, please. Malnor. Or Acodo, you ask Malnor to fire an arrow at Kale, please.
Wait,
Look,
he's firing one too?
yeah.
Already.
Have at it. Have at it.
Only if Acodo tells him to.
Oh, he already got hit by the blast.
But he hasn't tested out his new gloves yet, Acodo.
Oh, that's true.
He can catch the arrow now.
That's true.
At this point,
Sure.
Kale actually sits up. Wait, hold on. I've never tried this, guys. Wait,
It's not hard. Just catch it.
wait! He casts mage armor, in which case I actually have to...
Yeah,
Tell you
I
what,
guess.
I'll step outside the tiny hut, cast wild magic, cast mage armor, and then wild magic outside, which is probably gonna be nothing. But I am under half HP, so
Do you need me to roll that?
yeah, probably. I think it's still low.
Yeah, it's still low.
Remember when we were just going to go to bed?
Yes, I know.
Look, this is interesting.
This is great.
Okay, Kale starts back in with blue lights on his head. Okay, hit me. How does missile snaring work?
It's a wait, what's the die? I can't remember. It's
Well,
a D10 plus your dex.
Would
If that hits, the
17
17 hit.
17 would hit. I have 16.
Are you casting
Okay.
shield?
No.
Okay.
The whole
It'll be
point-
The
wait,
missile
wait.
Yeah, because he wants to
snaring.
try it out.
Go for it.
So I do a D10 plus my dex.
Well, yeah, he needs to roll damage first, so you know what to beat.
Okay. Sorry.
Ooh, you need to roll a D10 plus your dex. Wow, he hits pretty hard. Oh, he rolled an 8, I see.
Yeah, hero.
Oh, you caught it. You catch it out of the air.
It literally inches away from my face, and I'm like, a little warning next time.
See? I told you it was easy.
No! And Kale just kind of clanks the arrow on the floor and then rolls out his bedroll and goes to sleep.
Alvin picks up the arrow and gives it back to Malmor. Good shot.
It's high school all over again.
Well, good to know that that works. I can block up to 13 points of range damage.
Yeah. Monks
Which
do the same
does
thing. except
absolutely nothing.
Monks get their dex plus their monk level.
What?
So I have a D10 plus 12.
Yikes. So that's a D10 plus 12.
Mm-hmm. So anything below 13 or below, I automatically catch. And I can catch up to something that does 22.
OP! OP!
Only once, though. Oh, well,
Wait, once
per
or what?
reaction. It's a reaction, so I can only
Oh,
do like
okay.
once per turn.
I mean, how many people are gonna be like, it's
Well,
not
a
like
lot. Depends on how many people I've upset.
That's true. You haven't upset a lot of people.
Oh, it's
Those
the other
assassins
way
are pretty
around.
upset.
Yeah. It's always been the other way around.
Well, okay, that was fun.
Alrighty then.
I feel better now.
Shooting kill always makes people feel better.
Acodo, don't you feel better?
Just slightly.
Ah, that's an improvement.
He's not dead yet, so...
Aldrik's gonna look up from his bedroll. Are we done now?
He says we like he was involved. Yeah, Alvin puts out his bedroll.
Aldrik rolls over and goes to sleep.
Alright.
Are we not gonna drink ourselves tonight?
Oh,
Like,
I
expected Aldrik to just lose himself in the liquor, but
That sounds like
Guess
Aldrik.
not.
You know,
Well,
wild and crazy Aldrik.
Yeah, you know it. Aldrik probably had another mug of ale before bed. That's what the extent of that.
It's a nightcap.
oh,
But we gotta make it last 2 days, so...
well, that's true. Yeah, that sucks. Well, I can make water taste like that ale.
But
If
it
I
won't
try
get you
It
drunk.
tastes like it, but it's gonna be missing kind of a key ingredient.
Yeah.
Hey, it
Alright.
makes Kale not have to do Constitution saving throws. That's good, right?
Yeah,
I
it
don't think
doesn't...
people. Yeah, people don't drink ale for the taste, Kill.
Well, I mean,
What?
partially for the taste.
Alvin doesn't know.
Stress reliever.
How does puking make you relieve stress?
Well, normally you don't puke.
Normally, yes, I do. Anyway, yeah.
Anyway, I'm off to bed. Good night, all.
Alright.
Good night.
Okay, good night. Good game.
Good night.
So,
Alright, guys.
Thanks.
Giants next week, eh? This is gonna be fun.
Definitely.
I mean,
It's gonna be awesome.